Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than XRP, and this update right here is filled with a lot of information. So if you hold XRP, you do want to watch this video till the absolute end. So looking across the board, I'm sure if you follow the cryptocurrency market on a day-to-day basis, you know that the start of Monday was absolutely beautiful because Bitcoin saw a massive, and I repeat, a massive move towards the upside. Bitcoin hit a staggering $66,500 price point, which of course is going to have a positive impact on the broader market, which we're seeing right now. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening with XRP and of course what is yet to come. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So first and foremost, as far as the price is concerned, 55 cents almost, up 1.5% in USD comparative, down about 0.8% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is at about $31 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $1.3 billion. But let's really take a look at what has been happening and what is coming up. The next few hours are very important. I'm going to really explain why I say that. So October, a bullish term for October that has seen Bitcoin price increase in 9 of the last 11 October months, often kickstarts strong fourth quarters for Bitcoin, CoinGlass data shows. And we know about that. This is something we've had a discussion about beforehand as well. The month of October is generally speaking a really bullish month because of course it's the start of quarter four, and usually that kickstarts a really bullish momentum for the space. So far we are starting to see the hints of that playing out. We started seeing the hints leading up to October. In late September, the market was picking up traction. But remember, when majority of the market turns extremely bullish, that's where the whales are going to come out and shake out the weekends. And we actually did see that happening at the beginning of the month of October. But remember, this time around, elections are coming up, and that is, the subject that a lot of people are paying attention to. But looking at it, you could see back in 2014 and 2018 October, we saw the price of Bitcoin in red, but every other October we have seen the price of Bitcoin go up and sees a significant amount of gains, so which is very interesting to see. Are we about to see that happening this time around as well? We'll see. But remember, uncertainty is still quite high due to the elections itself. Moving forward, Donald Trump, the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the US. And we've been speaking about this. We know the importance of this, and we know how big the US election really is this time around. So yeah, let's see what happens. And moving forward, Fidelity. Yep. FBTC bought 239.3 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Are we surprised? These institutions are coming in, and they're coming in hot. And speaking about big institutions, you can see the biggest asset manager, Larry Fink, has said the role of Ethereum as a blockchain can grow dramatically. As of now, we know that Ethereum hasn't really seen those extreme explosive moves, and in terms of even the inflows for the ETF, we haven't seen that happen. But let's see what happens. The big money is still there, and I think they could see a potential, and ETH could kickstart a rally that a lot of people are anticipating. Of course, we'll see. But basically, the reason as to why I shared this with you guys is big money is coming, and big money is coming very fast. But that's not what I want to talk about in this update. The next few hours are very important because we know the none other than the event, Ripple Swell event, is tomorrow. So it's already October 15th as of recording this update because it's midnight here in North America. So in the next few hours, it's very exciting. A lot of people are excited to see what we're going to hear from, this specific event. A lot of people are anticipating some big news is going to come out. Some people are thinking that, we're going to see the launch of RLUSD potential release date come out. But you could see Grayscale announced this tomorrow. Our head of product and research, Ray Scale, will be speaking on Ripple Swell panel, the convergence of a blockchain technology and AI, which is very, very interesting to see. And you can see, where are we? A 500,000 RLUSD transferred from the RLUSD treasury to an unknown wallet, which is very interesting. And in terms of minting, we know there's massive amounts of minting that's taking place for RLUSD. So what's really coming, that is of course what people are wondering. Are we about to see the launch of this happening? And again, we will see what happens, but this really shows you what is happening right now in front of us. But moving forward, you could see our good old friend Smoke has brought us more information once again. Some very groundbreaking information that really shows you what's really happening and why tokenization is such a key. The Chainlink founder predicts that tokenized real-world assets market will reach 400 to 500 billion within the next 12 months. Currently, the total value of RWA tokenization market is only $6 billion. That represents an increase over 8,000 in just a year. In less than 6 years, the market is expected to grow anywhere from 300,000 to over 1,000,000%. This is your first opportunity in life to become an early adopter of new technology. What's the end game of the tokenization? 256 trillion documented. Absolutely insane. This really tells you how early this is and how fast this is going to move. And when it comes to tokenizing, we know the importance of tokenization from the beginning. Tokenization is extremely important, and the likes of Larry Fink think that that is the future of finance, how we interact in a day-to-day basis. So very, very interesting. And what kind of announcements are we about to hear going into this event, which a lot of people are anticipating? And on top of that, we know there's a lot of big developments coming out this month alone. When we were talking about that there's big things happening this month, no one was just making it up. There are a lot of big things happening this specific month, such as, of course, the BRICS event that could potentially have an impact, and RLUSD potential launch, the Ripple Swell event, big speakers from the traditional world also, coming and speaking on the panel, as well as, some other big events where, Brad Garlinghouse are also invited, which again, is bringing in a lot of excitement. And speaking about that, you can see the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia invited Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson as speakers to the 8th annual Fintech conference. Topics, of course, are RWA tokenization, which again, we were on the topic of tokenized deposits, banking as a service, the potential role of fintech in shaping the future. And you can see some big names are here. The Nick Diff, the Solana Foundation, Stephen, Umar, JP Morgan Chase. You're seeing some big names over here that are really going to be speaking. Your Bank of Canada over here as well. This really tells you what's really happening over here in Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia. Some big names that are going to be speaking at this. So what's going to happen? We talk about the regulatory importance, regulation coming towards crypto, the importance of regulation, and that's coming into crypto. And you are seeing the likes of Ripple as a company making sure that they have that regulatory compliance. And when you see a company like Ripple making sure that they have the compliance from the regulators, that makes people even think more than ever, what in the world is taking this lawsuit that is still being dragged on longer than ever. So again, very interesting things happening right now. Let me know if you think some big things are going to be brought up at this event. Let me know in the comments. If you're looking at dominance, you can see 58.10%, pretty much on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. Bitcoin, beautiful bounce as stated. We made our way up to $66,564. And again, obviously saw a rejection because of course it's a resistance. But amazing, beautiful move for Bitcoin. Looking at XRP, XRP also saw a beautiful bounce, making its way up to 55.5 cents, believe it or not. Obviously, it's not seeing those explosive moves, big bounces that as to what we have seen, late last month. But I think it's going to be able to do that even with this lawsuit still going on. And remember, just a continuous reminder, I always like looking at what has happened. People always talk about, XRP this, XRP that. Last cycle, it still was able to manage to hit $2 with the lawsuit still going on. And we did not hear, Ripple being a security. We did not hear an announcement coming out from the judge that Ripple is not a security at that time, and still it was able to make up to that price point. And and the amount of developments that we're seeing right now compared to what it was now, it's just completely nowhere close. So really goes to show the landscape is shifting right now. And I think this time around, we could see if XRP is able to break into the 78.6 fib, I think we could actually see some upside that a lot of people are anticipating. But again, we're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. What are you most excited about at the Ripple Swell event? Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.